critical week, as you know, for President Obama abroad and here at home as well, with the administration taking drastic action on the auto industry. So much going on, and here weighing in on all these fast-moving developments, Bill O'Reilly, host of the O'Reilly Factor on the Fox News Channel. No crimpets or crumpets for you, sir, this morning.
I never eat that food. It frightens me.
It does.
Yeah,
it
I
does.
just want a sandwich.
This little Sammy.
Simple guy.
Yeah, that's it. That's your
Yeah.
charm. What does President Obama need to do on this trip?
Well, there are two things that President Obama has to convince the Europeans that are urgent. Number one, to cooperate with America economically, all right, to stop the nonsense and try to stabilize, because if we go down, they go down. And the second thing is Afghanistan. I mean, these pinheads in Europe, but what do they think is going to happen? You know, if we say to them, okay, you're not going to help out NATO, you're not going to help our forces in Afghanistan, well, the Taliban is going to come back in, and it's going to be a replay of 9/11. They're going to set up their camps, and they're going to blow up Spain, and they're going to blow up Germany. So, the Europeans are pretty interesting people. If you go over there, they kind of wall it off like it isn't going to happen to us, That, America, they're all... No. We're all in this together, and that's what he's got to convince them of.
What is your take on the administration saying we're no longer going to use the phrase war on terror?
That's pretty dopey, is it not?
Well, they're saying that they wanted to be a clean break.
A clean break from the war on terror?
Well, no, the language. Because the previous administration did not play well across the world.
We don't want to offend the terrorists. We don't want to offend who? Come on, it's just stupid. That's the kind of stuff that hurts President Obama. It is the war on terror. And if somebody in France doesn't like it, that's tough, okay? You've got to just define it and say what it is. And I think if you do that, people will respect you. So what do they do now? It's some comprehensive reform of bad behavior? Is that what it is now? Come on. This is just language. This is dumb. All right.
The numbers that we're seeing, though, from the president, we showed you the new ABC poll numbers, and it shows that the country feels that we're on the right track, doubling how they felt with the previous administration. And also for President Obama, his approval rating, the highest in 20 years for anybody this point in their first term.
People want Barack Obama to succeed, and I think this is what the poll reflects. It also comes off a good week in the market. So this is shaping up not to be such a good week. If you take a poll next week, it might be down. But I think President Obama has to understand that 62 million Americans voted against him. 69 million voted for him. All right. But 62 million Americans are skeptical of the president. They most want him to succeed, but he better start lining things up, because this is going to stop pretty soon. They're going to go, okay, we're going to give you a few months, but we want to see improvement. And that's what he's got to do, obviously.
You have been from the get-go with the auto industry bailout. You've been against it from the very beginning. What is your feeling about Wagner, the GM?
Well, look,
CM?
if you're going to go in and try to run these companies, then you have to run them efficiently, because look what happened to AIG. If the government gives any company money, then it has to say you have to run the company efficiently. Obama came to the conclusion that Wagner wasn't running the company efficiently. So this is the choice. If you're taking taxpayer money, you got to go. I think it was a good choice. He's got to look out for our money. Now the right, they go, well, you can't interfere with private business. But this is de facto bankruptcy. That's what it is. And in a bankruptcy, you reorganize. And I think Obama has a responsibility. I like the decision to say, clean up your act, get rid of this guy, because it's just not working.
And no problem with the $20 million retirement package. He had been.
I got problems with everything here. But if it's a contract and Wagner signed it, you can't hose him on the retirement. I don't like it, but that's a contract that should be honored.
What more and more lawmakers and just folks off the street are saying, okay, the auto industry, what about the CEOs of banks on Wall Street? Why aren't we hearing more from the administration taking stronger action against them and not just the auto industry?
Well, because the auto industry is on the verge of collapse, and they want more money. See, right now, after the AIG embarrassment, President Obama has to say, if we give you money, you have to play it our way. That's it. It's a quid pro quo, this for that. So if some bank comes in and says, I want money, well, what are you going to do, have a big party? No, you're not. The government has a right and an obligation, all right, to set up standards of behavior if they take taxpayer money, right?
Right.
So you're agreeing with me. That means you'll be fired at ABC. That means your career is over. All right.
Yeah,
See, Diane's
like,
laughing over there. She knows.
Yeah,
that's why she didn't want to do the interview, Rob.
Yeah, we did rock. No. Diane and I did rock, paper, scissors to see who would do the interview.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
You must have really been bad last week.
I won. Perhaps I won. We're also here 100th month as number one on cable.
100 months
the
is
Royal
number
O'Reilly
one.
Factor.
Right. Bonanza didn't do it. Gunsmoke didn't do it. The Factor did it. Prime time, 100 months.
All right.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think I'm so popular?
I think we're looking at it right here, Bill O'Reilly. I think we're seeing it in the flesh. Thank you for willing to come on here and get our
Always a
morning
pleasure to get
started.
up at 6 a.m. and see you guys.
Thank you, Bill.